Hello, Digidestins. This is Kyle D, better known as Ride My Avatar, bringing you more Digimon news. So we got some massive reveals today, since it is going to be looking like we're going to get promos, and we're getting stuff for set 3, so we can start kind of getting an idea of what's coming forwards. So first off, the first promo that is going to be as a promo pack for store play is a new world, which is the scene for Digimon Original where Mimi and everybody had to say goodbye, and Mimi's hat flies off when they're in the subway car because the portal to their world was closing. So main, if you have a Mimi in your battle area, you may play one Palmon from your hand without paying its cost, which makes ramping so much better, and return one Mimi to your hand. So it's really good because it's a cost 0, but also as security it goes to hand. I think I can see Green playing this because Mimi is so prevalent in their deck. Being able to, if they give more Mimis with a bounce effect or anything like that, enter abilities, it just being able to spam her is just going to be so important. Next, we got some more reveals. First off, I want to talk about Milo Myotismon. So he's a 13 cost Digimon that he's kind of high end for a level 6. We never really see that very often, but for a level 6 he is 13 costs, so I think he's supposed to be the big bad of purple this time around. He is level 5 requirement to Digivolve and 5 costs to play him for his Digivolve cost. That's kind of steep, but I think because of his effect and because of the DP that he stands at 12,000, I think he's justified. Piercing, being able to pretty much, if he kills a Digimon, he literally deals security damage. So, and with his ability being both players' turns, if your other Digimon or your opponent's Digimon are destroyed, get 1 memory for each Digimon destroyed. I think that's really good because, let's say, purple gets more cards that are just trade 1-for-1s with, especially because they have revenge. I think that's what it is. They deal damage to each other, or one kills each other. So with the revenge clause in, I think we're going to see a lot more revenge related cards, and I think this is where Milo Myotismon will take more advantage of, and you'll see him really dominate purple's deck. So I think he's a great addition for purple, and we're going to see what else came out. Next we had Dino Beamon. So it's a Jogress Digimon. So if you don't know what Jogress is, it's DNA fusion for English. So it's a 8 memory cost to play, and then Digivolves from a level 4 green or blue source for 3 memory, which isn't bad. It also has piercing and jamming. Piercing, as I mentioned with Myotismon, makes it so you do a security check even if you take out your opponent's Digimon, so it really messes with blockers. And then jamming makes it so when the security check goes off, he doesn't die from the security check, which is very helpful. But the 7,000 DP might put a little strain on him because of the fact is he's very easy to run over. Next we got Shaku Yuman. So I hopefully pronounced that right. If not, you guys can really yell at me in the comments below. If not, praise me for getting that right on the first go. So he's an 8 cost Digimon, so he's a little more expensive. I mean, he's kind of in the range where you want to be, but he's got the ability to boot. So he evolves from a yellow or blue level 4 source for 3. So enter 3 memory costs, which isn't bad, and we really get a good use out of it. If your turn, he has an effect. He is also treated as a blue Digimon, so you can start mixing matching colors, because I like where they're going with this. This kind of makes it so it fits the deck where you can start mixing colors in a little more easily and not have to worry about your top half not working, and then you only really having to hard cast them. So opponent's turn, all your Digimon without Digi-Evolution sources get security attack -1. This is going to be very interesting because security attack -1 is a new skill. So without that, I can't. Well, new to me, if I don't remember any card that does have security attack -1. If you do, yell at me at the comments below. So all your opponent's Digimon without evolution sources get the security -1. So this means it's pretty much a small counter to the rookie rush decks, because now they can't outrush you if you get this out pretty quickly, and being able to do so is probably beneficial. So yellow and blue kind of having that counter intuitive stuff. Next we got Selfie Mon. So when Digivolved, one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon's DP becomes 1000 until the end of turn. It's a red yellow Digimon mixture, because it is also treated as a yellow Digimon, but it also evolves from a level 4 and yellow and red for 3, which isn't bad. It's pretty good in itself, and it's 7,000 DP and a cost of 7 to hardcast it. No inheritance. That kind of sucks, but I think there being that middle stage of having this being treated as the color you need to fix your lineup so you can mix colors really helps in this deck, and I think this is going to be really good. Next, we got our first Imperial German, not the Imperial German that everyone's been all excited about. No, this is another Imperial German. So when attacking once per turn, if this card, it has an inherited skill. So if this card name contains Imperial German, this Digimon becomes active. So he's doing what blue likes to do, active restand, which very much helps. This card probably will see play in All Force V German and the other decks Imperial German. Is going to be very interesting. Well, if you splash them, but it also has base jamming, so it doesn't die from security checks. So it costs 7 to play, and then to evolve from a level 4 green or blue source, it costs 3. Very solid, very good card. I think he's going to see some play. Next, we have Imperial German Dragon Mode. So costs 13 to play, evolves level 5, and from a level 5 for 5 memory. So it is pretty steep to play, but it's a 12 DP Digimon, and if this Digimon digivolves from an Imperial German or Dino Beamon, the cost to digivolve this Digimon is reduced by 2. So you can play him for 3. That's nuts. If you can rush correctly, especially since blue loves to give free memory because you get Vulcan's Hammer, it's not even going to be funny what you can do with that. So when digivolved, all your Digimon with jamming become active. So swing, swing, swing. Oh look, we have some jamming. So let's restand and go again. So he's definitely a game finisher in his own right, and Dragon Mode really shows for it. It's your super rare of the set, so you guys know what that means. It's going to cost a fortune for him, but unless they give more stuff related to him. Next, we got Doraemon. So he's the sword unit. So costs 10 to play from your hand. 12 DP Digimon. So he's kind of good because he's a level 6. And he's kind of a lot cheaper than Milo Myotismon and Imperial German Dragon Mode. But it evolves level 5 for 3 and a level 5 for black for 3. So that's not bad, and it also gives the inherent skill Piercing. I think that's going to be nutty what they can do with the card that came out. So we got the Joggerus Ragna Lord Mon. So security attack +1, reboot. So that makes it so when it's your opponent's turn, even though he's rested, he restands up, so he doesn't die. Very much useful. It is a level 6 requirement for Digivol because he's a level 7. So he's got 3 costs for red and a black at level 6. This is definitely going to be seeing probably a decent amount of splashing. But what's really nice is he can be pretty much called for free. So when Digivolved, by adding 1 Doraemon or Biowe Luramon from your hand to the top of your Digimon's Digivolution sources, get +3 memory. So that's really good because of the fact that, but I don't understand why it's top of this Digimon's Digivolution sources. Maybe because we're gonna get something that affects, we can pinpoint select by numerics, so third card in, fourth card in, but that could be just me over accentuating. But guys, hopefully you liked what these cards showed off today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.